Hello boys and girls, Miss D is here to teach you how to play a new math game for our Math Center. Now this is the first time I am recording for us, so that means that you can watch this video either at home to learn how to play, or you can watch in class either by yourself or with a partner to help remind yourself all of the rules of the new game. The game that I'm going to teach you today is called Subtract-A-Tile, and it's in one of these little binded books. And again, you can either play by yourself or with a partner. So if you're playing with a partner, you want to remember that we turn on a whisper voice and that we have to sit eek, which means that we're sitting, that's right, just like in Daily 5, elbow to elbow, knee to knee. Once you're ready to play, you want to make sure that you've gotten everything from the Math Center that you'll need, which is this booklet, and you're also going to need the bag with the math tiles. Inside of the bag, you have 10 tiles with the numbers 0 through 9 on them. The way to play this game is we open it up and we have the different pages. Now, we're playing this game to help us for lots of different reasons. One of those reasons is to help us become better subtractors and also to help us with our math reasoning skills and trying to figure out where missing numbers go. So lots of different things that we're working on with this game. So when I'm ready to play, I'm going to empty out the tiles onto the table. And we want to remember that our math tiles are math tools and not toys, and we want to make sure that we're using them as such. Now, my next job is to make sure that I flip over all of the tiles so that I can see the numbers easily to pick from, because the numbers are only written on one side. Next, I notice that I have a 6, and this one is a 9. And you'll see that Miss Diaz has written the lines underneath so that you can tell which way the number goes. So if this one gets flipped over, I know it's not a 6 because the line's on top and it looks funny. The line's going to be on the bottom so I know what the number is. Alright, great. So if I'm playing with a partner, I'll do my rock, paper, scissors to figure out who goes first. And it doesn't matter because we're all learning how to play. Next, what I want to do is I'm going to use these tiles and I can fit them into any of these 10 blank spots. And all throughout this game, you're going to be subtracting, and there are different versions of how to play and different missing spots. And on some pages, you might have 2 numbers that are given to you and then just one missing spot. So we're just going to start with any old, you can start from the front, you can start in the middle, you can start from whichever one you want. So let's say I go back and I start from the very first page. I'm going to have to use my math reasoning skills to figure out where my tiles are going to fit. And once I think I'm happy with it, then I'm going to have to figure out if all of the equations work and fit nicely together. So the very first one says something minus something equals 9. Now I know Miss Diaz taught us that the biggest number has to go here to be able to make 9. So I can't have a 6 there because 6 is not bigger than 9. And I can't put any of these numbers except for, that's right, a 9 is equal to 9. So 9, and I have to take something away to stay at 9. The only thing I can take away is nothing, which is a 0. So 9 minus 0 is the first one that actually works there. Now I'm going to have to figure out with all the rest of these tiles where I can fit them in. And I need to create 2 equations that equal 3 and 2 equations that equal 1. Can anyone remember what the answer in subtraction is called? That's right, the difference. And in addition, it's called the sum. So on all of these pages, we're going to be solving for the difference. Alrighty, so I know that the bigger numbers have to go first and then smaller numbers there. So I know that my 2, my 3, and my 1, and my 4, they're probably going to be numbers that I'm going to subtract from. And my 8, my 7, my 6, and my 5 are probably going to be numbers that I will be taking away from. So if I do 8 minus 2, for example, how it's lined up there, I get 6. That probably won't work because I don't need a 6. 8 minus 3, 5, that won't work. 8 minus 1, that won't work. 8 minus 4 is 3, that won't work. So I know that I've tried all these possibilities. I could try 8 minus 5, which is a 3. 8 minus 6 won't work because that's 2. Or 8 minus 7. So there's 2 different equations that I can use with the 8. I can either do 8 minus 5 or 8 minus 7 to get 3 or 1. So let's just try 8 minus 5 to get me to 3. Now I'm left with my 6 and my 7, which means that I have 2 numbers here and I'm going to use 2 of these, and that means 2 of my other tiles that are left are going to be subtracted together as well. So if I do 6 minus 4, I get a 2. Not a good combination. 6 minus 1, 5, not a good combination. 6 minus 3, 3, that could work, and 6 minus 2 would not work because it's 4. So this is the only other way I can use this guy. Let's try it and see what happens. Then I could do 7 minus 4, which is also 3, or 7 minus 1, 6, 7 minus 2, 5. So the only way I can use these two is to make another 3 equation. So let's see if I get rid of my 8 and my 5, and I put my 7 and my 4. And the fun thing about this is that I can keep switching my tiles around until I'm happy with where they are. Now I've got my 2, my 1, my 8, my 5. Well, I know my 2 minus 1 can go there, but now I'm stuck with 8 minus 5 to get another 3. So I have to maybe take away my 6 and my 3. What if I do 8 minus 6, 2, nope. 8 minus 5 I already had for 3. So I keep getting stuck because I have too many equations that equal 3 and not enough for 1. So I'm going to try all over again. And this is again something that you can use with your partner to talk about and be collaborative with, because your partner might come up with an equation that your brain didn't think of. That's why it's great to play this game with a partner. So I know I can't do 8 minus 6. 8 minus 3 is 5. 8 minus 7 was 1. I could try that one. And then I've got these guys left. 6 minus 4, 2, no. 6 minus 3 didn't end up working. What if I did 6 minus 5? And now I have 1. But then 4, no, I can't get anything to get to my 3 with a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. I can just do different equations to get to, oh wait, what if I do 4 minus 1? 4 minus 1 gives me 3, and then I have a 3 and a 2. Uh-oh, does that get me to 3? Nope. But if I did, So this is why it's so much fun, because I have to start all over again. And it might get a little frustrating. And if you get way too frustrated on one page, you can always clear all the tiles, turn the page, and try a different version. And then you can always come back to it. So again, during Math 5, we want to remember that we're playing the same math game for the whole time until you hear the buzzer go off, and then we freeze when you hear the music go off, right? And then you can start to clean up. So again, this is Subtract a Tile, and you need your game board, and you need your bag of tiles. Thanks, and stay tuned for a new video for a new game.